Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we will learn how to use dynamic width for responsive design. Let's say we have this image. Right now it has a width of 800 pixels. So this is a fixed value. So even when my screen width is smaller than 800 pixels, so right now it is 414, this image, it stays of the same size and it overflows. So as you can see here, this image and the content is overflowing because even the content has the width of 800 pixels. This is not responsive behavior. Instead, the image should stay at 800 pixels for the laptop screen. And when the screen cannot fit 800 pixel wide image, then it should change the width based on the screen width. That sounds cool, but how do we do that? Well, we can change the unit from pixels to percentage. Let's give it a try. So coming back here, let's bring up our code editor. All right, so this is where we've defined width 800 pixels. So let's change it to percentage. Let's say 100%. Let's save it. And as you can see, it's taking the entire width of the screen. And it's definitely more than 800 pixels wide. So what we need is we need to put an upper limit on the width. For this, we have another property called max width. Let's try that. So let's use the property max width. Let's say 800 pixels. So what we're saying is take 100% of the width available, but go max to 800 pixels. So let's save it. And as you can see, image is back to 800 pixels now. Let's see how this affected the mobile screen. So coming back here, and as you can see, the image is smaller, but the text is still big because we haven't changed the property for text. So let's try that as well. So coming back here, so this is the description wrapper and we've given it a fixed width of 800 pixels. So let's give it a width, say 100%, and let's give it a max width, 800 pixels. Let's save it. And now as you can see, the image is taking the entire width of the phone, and even the text is taking the entire width of the phone, and nothing is overflowing anymore. Similarly over here, everything is the same. Now if you want to see how it changes, so let's bring it here. So right now my screen width is 1500 pixels. So when I reduce it, I keep reducing it, nothing is changing. The image size is not changing, even the text is not changing. Everything is in place because still our width is more than 800 pixels. And now as you can see, width is less than 800 pixels. And when the value decreases, the image as well as the text, they keep reducing. Right now, the width is 236 pixels and our image is just grown smaller, and same goes for the text as well. So if you want to put a cap on the minimum width, so you can do that as well. Let's say we want the minimum width to be, say, 400 pixels. Similarly, let's put it here as well. And now when I reduce it, the size decreases, but after a certain point, it overflows. That's one side effect, but there are cases when you will have to use minimum width as well. So this is all possible because of the percentage unit that we used. In this scenario, we had an image. You might want a similar effect for any other HTML element. In that case, just use the percentage unit. And always remember, if there's a chance that your HTML element might overflow because of a fixed value, change it to percentage and use max width property to set the upper limit on width, or use the min width property to set the lower limit on width based on your requirement. That's all for today, guys. If there is something that you did not understand, feel free to drop a comment and we will discuss it. See you in the next video. Bye and take care.